The art world is buzzing with tension as the National Gallery's bold move to break free from a decades-old agreement with Tate threatens to reignite a rivalry that could leave the two institutions at each other's throats. But here's where it gets controversial. The National Gallery has decided to tear up a long-standing pact that barred it from collecting art created after 1900, a shift that's part of its ambitious £375 million Project Domani. This initiative promises a new tomorrow, complete with a sleek new wing to house modern masterpieces. While Maria Balshaw, Tate's director, publicly welcomed the announcement and pledged collaboration, whispers behind the scenes suggest some at Tate see this as a direct challenge, a move that could spark fierce competition for acquisitions and revive old grudges. And this is the part most people miss. Even as the National Gallery celebrates its windfall, critics argue that the real cost could be harmony in the national collection. One insider quipped, "Hats off to them for securing the funding, but let's not do something stupid that pits national galleries against each other. After all, £375 million might sound like a fortune, but a single Rothko can fetch £150 million, and a Basquiat? Over £100 million. So is this a step forward or a recipe for chaos? The debate rages on. Some at Tate argue that the 1900 cutoff was arbitrary, and the National Gallery's expansion could actually benefit both institutions by sharing resources. But others warn of bad blood, reminiscent of the 1970s, when the two galleries fiercely competed for the same works. The tension isn't new. It dates back to the 1996 agreement that cemented Tate's role as the guardian of modern art. Yet the National Gallery has long chafed at this boundary, with directors like Gabriele Finaldi calling it frustrating to halt at 1900. Finaldi insists the change is necessary to tell the bigger story as time marches on, but not everyone is convinced. When the National Gallery flirted with modernity in the past, installing Chris Ofili as artist-in-residence, it faced accusations of selling out. Now, with the agreement scrapped, questions loom. Where will artists like David Hockney leave their works? Will donors be left confused? One source warned, without a clear agreement, it's going to be a complete shambles. Despite the friction, both directors insist they're committed to collaboration, promising a joint working group to iron out the details. But the question remains, can these two giants of the art world truly share the spotlight, or is this the start of a new era of rivalry? What do you think? Is the National Gallery's move